When I started to do this one thing in my life, so much changed. I felt incredibly powerful, definitely unstoppable, and dare I say, oh yeah, I'm going to say it, dangerous. It was when I realized nothing and no one could stop me. I realized my life, my dreams, my goals are a high-stakes game, and I am all in. Welcome to Possibilities with me, Hina Khan. I've been a success coach for well over a decade. And after working with hundreds of clients, here's what I've come to know. The only thing holding us back from a larger, more expansive life is our mindset. I'm going to help you break through your mental barriers and unlock infinite possibilities. The one thing that made all the difference was I stopped caring what other people think of me. That changed everything. I cannot stress this enough, from the way that I showed up on social media, to raising my prices, to telling clients, I don't think we're a good fit, to how I travel. It honestly affected every single area of my life. And why is that? Like, really, why is it that when I literally stopped giving a shit, that things changed? Before I go on, just let me be very clear. This was a true shift, not a defensive one. What I mean by that is there was a time when I may have said, I don't care what people think. And it was coming from a place, I have to laugh at it. It was coming from a place of arrogance and a way to protect myself. The truth was the opposite. I really cared what other people thought, and I was waiting for some sort of feedback from the outside world to confirm that what I was doing was okay. Today, we can receive feedback within seconds through likes, comments, and how accessible we are with our phones. But when I truly, in my core, stopped caring what others think, do you know what expanded? My capacity to love. Oh, can I go deeper with this? Can I explain this in a way so that you can understand it? Because it's my hope that you really get this. Here's how it played out in my life. The other day, I had to have a conversation with a client. I'm not going to lie, the conversation was uncomfortable because we had two very different points of view. Her point of view was that I did not keep my word and I was out of integrity. When I got off the phone, I went upstairs and noticed that there was a package for me from another client. I wasn't expecting anything, but I opened it up, and inside there was this beautiful journal, some pencils, and other gifts. There was also a card which said, Hina, you are a light in my life. Here we have two clients having very different experiences of me, and both are right. Both those stories of how they experience me are accurate for them. These women are living their own truths, but I don't let that change my state of being. Are you getting this? I have my own truth that I am living, and I don't need validation from anyone to prove it. Because the most important story is the one I tell myself. And part of the story I tell myself is that I am kind. That is my state of being. I am love, which means that I love both these clients that have opposing views of me because I am kind. I am love. I don't need anything from anyone to be that. I am that. The client that has a negative experience of me can have her experience, and I can still choose how I want to feel about her. And I choose to love her and wish her all the best and massive success. Our doing comes out of our state of being. Our state of being is our state of consciousness. I love how Neville Goddard talks about this. He says a person's chief delusion is that there are causes other than their state of consciousness. What does that mean? It means that if you want to change anything on the outside, you must change your state of consciousness. It means that we are delusional if we think that there are any causes outside of our state of consciousness that is causing our current results. I got to take this further. I've got to take this further. He goes on to share that the difference between knowing something mentally and spiritually. Okay, so when you know something mentally, there is a distance between you and the concept. You are looking at it. When you know a thing spiritually, you become it. So you are looking from it. It's kind of like watching the movie versus being in the movie. You can be in the theater watching the story play out on the screen, or you can be in the movie, not a simple observer. You can be one of the characters in the movie, and you can create who you are. And my hope is that you create yourself to be the main character. Because when you do that, what others think doesn't matter. You're writing the script. You are creating the plot. You get to write in who stays and who goes. So others can have their negative feelings towards you, and that can be true for them. You don't need to argue with them. It's pointless. There's no reason to argue with them. And you can still hold that you are love, you are kind, and get on with your day. Oh, I so want to do an exercise with you that's going to help bring this home. First, we have to take a quick break. Okay, I want you to think about 6 people that you admire. And now I want you to think about what is it that you admire about them? So what are their traits? Some of my clients, when we do this, the traits they find are things like the person is kind, generous, present, authentic, confident, fun, funny. So what are the things that you admire of those people? Now, with these traits in mind, I want you to create your own list of truths for you. And we start it with I am. So it could be, I am kind. I am love. I am authentic. I am in integrity. I am funny. I am always leaving people with the impression of increase. I am the universe. You get the idea. And now, if you want to take it further, what I would say is write out that list every day with your non-dominant hand. And what you're going to find at first is that it's frustrating and kind of annoying. And what you want to do is understand that that's part of the process because it forces you to really slow down. Let me know how that goes. And you can do that in my Facebook group, Hina Success Circle. The link is in the episode description. And you know what else is in the episode description? The link to my TikTok account. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. That's how much I don't care what other people think. I am on TikTok. All right. Thank you so much for listening to Possibilities. I want to also tell you how much I appreciate when you write a review, share this podcast, download it. Because what you do is you allow more people to hear this and it reaches more people. So thank you, thank you, thank you for doing that. This episode was produced by Stephanie Phillips, presented by the Frequency Podcast Network.